Hey, this is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. I'm at the Granville Island Market in Vancouver, just embarking on a little road trip with my wife and kids and 2 dogs. And it's kind of fitting that we're at a market because we are getting close to going to market with our newest book, the upcoming Blue Square Method. It's interesting, 6 years ago we put out the Advisor Playbook that has been pretty well received. But now, of course, our clients and the fee-for-service community is 6 years older, 6 years wiser, 6 years further down the path. And with that, their mindset and their needs evolve. And we're trying to capture all of that in this upcoming book. Again, the Blue Square Method, which is a window on the mindset and the best practices of top fee-for-service professionals. And I say that because the beautiful thing has been over the last 5 or 6 years is how frequently we have worked with other fee-for-service sectors, accountants, lawyers, all over the insurance world, and other service providers who collaborate with financial professionals. So that's been very pleasant. It's interesting, the Blue Square Method we actually wanted to have out a couple of years ago, but then, a little force majeure came along, thanks 2020. But it's good actually because it demonstrated how nimble the top financial professionals are and the silver linings that come from disruptions. One of my favorite stories in the Blue Square Method, and I'll be brief here, it's a tale of 2 clients. So there was a financial professional who was just sort of chugging along, everything was good. And then in the space of an hour, he got 2 phone calls. One was a moonshot, right? He got one of his favorite clients called him with such incredibly high praise and then just introduced him to a friend. The client said he's ready. And that introduction was colossal. And then right soon after that, this advisor got fired by a client. And it was such a bipolar sense of emotions, from euphoric to frustration, that he said, that's it. I am going to grow down my business. I'm going to grow further up market and go deeper with clients that are ideally suited. I'm going to stick to my ideal client profile, which for him is AAA+. So the alignment, the attitudinal qualities, and the advocacy, but also the plus, people like us. He's not going to take on a client that's not even close. It's got to be perfect. And, as a sort of extension on that, the advisors who have lost clients and then call up the clients that defected and said, thank you. I appreciate the nudge. That was a wake-up call that has prompted our team to raise the bar and to make the adjustments that we've been talking about, but we just haven't gotten to. And then when the advisor asked the client, why did you leave? And the now former client says, well, I sold my business. You've been managing my money for a long time, but it's only a small part of my overall net worth because of my other holdings. And now that I've sold this business, my needs have become so complex, and I just felt it was time for a change. And anyway, so the client would say, well, fair enough. So can we stay in touch? And can I just show you, over the course of the next couple of years, the adjustments we're making, and just keep the door open? Just very diplomatic. And I always say that when you lose a client, it's like losing your keys. They're not gone forever. And perhaps after the anticlimax and the overpromise, underdeliver that prompted them to move and then maybe think back on it, the door might be open. You don't want to obviously burn bridges. But anyway, I just thought I'd check in. I'm embarking on a really fun little adventure with my family here. I'll share some more on that, but I'm really looking forward to as we get past the final tweak and typo stage of the Blue Square Method, taking it to market. Okay, so look forward to your feedback. This is Duncan MacPherson with Pareto Systems. Make it a great day.